What's up, YouTube? I'm Aaron with ICF Guru and All Three Pools. We're here at a really cool apartment pool. It's identical to one we built about 3 years ago for the same client. And it's a really cool design. Really excited to bring you this video. Basically, start to ready for rental it in about 10 days. That's what this video is going to be about. And then this is on Friday. Monday we'll be flying to World of Concrete. We have a bunch of killer announcements to make. We have a new home coming in 2026. We have several new partners that we are going to be working with to bring you guys the best products in ICF and bracing and everything. We're going to be announcing that at World of Concrete. So stay tuned for that. Also, our training in February is sold out. We have one coming up in March, basically as soon as we sold out to February when we added a March date. So anybody interested in getting that hands-on training, hit us up at all3pools.com and you can see the dates for that. All right, guys, stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? I got back in from Orange County late last night, and my boys have done very good work getting this big commercial pool poured. This pool is actually going to end up looking just like this one we built a couple years ago for the same contractor. These are apartment pools, and it was super popular. It was a big hit. But anyway, what we've got here is a 3-tier pool. Behind Jonathan here is a set of stairs. We're not actually pouring this part today because we're doing rental it PVC membrane instead of eco finish on this one for budget reasons. We're going to be able to pour this part, then we'll form the stairs tomorrow and pour the top half or the top tanning ledge part. But today we're going to pour the shallow end, which is about 4 feet of water depth, linear main. Then it's going to have a slope to a deep end that is 6 feet of water, another linear main. The one complication we ran into so far is, if I can walk down here, is when my excavator was digging, he found a sewer main that wasn't showing on any of the plans. It is not an active main yet. It goes to this building behind us over here that is not actually occupied yet. So thankfully it's not quite the crappy situation it could have been, but we were very lucky. It was just under one little corner of the deep end, and it actually would have been under the pool just by a little bit, but you can't do that. You cannot put a pool over a sewer main, obviously. But it gives them this opportunity to just turn it at 45 degrees, which will run parallel with the pool. Then they'll turn it again, and they have enough excess fall that they're going to be able to just move it, just adding 15 feet of sewer line or so. So anyway, guys, we got 2 linear mains. We're going to have 4 skimmers. I think this pool has 8 microbrights and 4 of the 12-volt IntelliBrights. It's identical to that pool that I showed you. I'll link the video from that build. That was like in 2021. And they wanted to stay on the same budget, and obviously there's been a lot of inflationary cycles since then. So to get them on that same number, we do a rental it pool. But honestly, I got so much rental it content coming out with you guys, showing you how amazing that product is as far as longevity. It'll outlast all the other finishes we do. I'm quite confident. So concrete's going to be here in about 10 minutes. We're going to start rocking it, and I'll show you what I can. I do have at least one Amish guy that's going to be on here, so I won't be able to show you the entire pour, but I'll do what I can. And then I will show you the second stage, which we're doing like tomorrow, and then Friday. Today's Wednesday, we'll pour it Friday. And then hopefully World of Concrete is, we have another solid week. We're gonna hopefully knock out all the walls and get the walls poured before I head for World of Concrete. That way, if this stuff starts freeze thawing and we start having clay spall off, we don't end up knocking a wall over. Okay, guys, we poured the floor 2 days ago. And then yesterday it rained after like 10 a.m. for the whole day, so everything's muddy as crap. But what we've done now is the tanning ledge. It's the perfect synergy on this big pool to have a dropped wall. That is our first stair. So that thing is only going to be exposed for about 9 inches, and then there will be a set of stairs. Again, remember the shape of it looks just like the one at River Ranch here. But I'll take you down here and show you kind of how handy the geotechnical foam is. So we had this overdig that dropped down, and we backfilled the gap with geotech. It was really narrow in some spots, so we barely needed any. Then we filled in with gravel behind it, but we had already braced this wall, so we're gonna have a turned down wall. You kind of can't do that with like Nudura because the webs are flimsy this way. They're not made to be, compressive, but Element and Fox and a few other ones have rigid enough webs that you can get away with this. You know, if you got a dropped wall in a basement that's 3 feet below grade, if you take your time and brace it, you can get away with backfilling up against a hollow form. But thickened edge, just like everything else. And while we're waiting on concrete, it's supposed to have been here about 15 minutes ago, but when it gets here, we'll all jump on it. But we're forming the actual deep end of the pool right now. We're almost into the shallow end, and it's only 10 a.m. And we're 3 rows up in the deep, and we only got 2 more rows to go. And we're making this little fancy corner that will exist here too. It'll go, here, I'll hop down. Oh. So the shallow end where Jonathan is standing is exactly the same dimension as the deep end. And then the stairs, this is the first stair, and it'll go stair, stair, stair inside of the little inset. So the wall will jump in about 2.5 feet, come down here, and then it will jump out how far this one is. So way over here. And it'll be like 33 feet wide in the middle here in the 4-foot section of the pool. It's a really cool look. It's funny, the River Ranch apartment designed it like this, and we just built as design. This pool was actually supposed to be a rectangle running this way. The builder asked if I could do the same pool. Obviously, this one's going to be rental-it, which I think they're going to be super pleased with. We're able to hit that same price point we were hitting in 2021 with EcoFinish, which you cannot do in 2026. Anyway, we'll get this thing poured, and I'll have one more debrief before we're going to pour the walls next Friday before we'll do concrete. All right, guys, we're off to the races on the pour. We're kind of game planning. We're going to pour this top of the short wall so they can do a finish real quick, and then we're going to pour this stair that is completely ready to go. One thing that my guys do, you know, obviously we love fab-form and their braces. We think they're super versatile. So we'll put a kicker with a turnbuckle down here that's keeping this one on a string. But then we'll put one going the other way. Once we get this one straight, we attach this, and it allows us to string line another step. We've done the same thing down here where we have the main kicker and then these. Now obviously if we adjust this one, these two move as well, but we have movement both ways. So you can see what we've done here on the stairs. Come around here, Jonathan. But yeah, so Battle's gonna top all 3 of these stairs. We've got Marshall came in today to put a little finish on. We don't have as much trowel talent as he does, so he's gonna do finish on these 3 stairs and the top stair. The top of the wall doesn't matter because it still gets the coping cap on top. So we've got our little recessed detail for the rental-it. That's all we've done. And then so other than these stairs, it's just filling the wall up. This is actually a pretty easy day. Granted, we were having to do this all prep in the snow this morning. It's really cold. We are going to be blanketing everything. Great thing about pouring in ICF is it's holding all that heat and pushing it upward. So blankets work really, really well if you have to use them. And it's pretty straightforward. We'll just I'll keep walking you through some of the other details. Is these vibrating the front edge, that's gonna make this front edge here kind of cream up and look nice. I'll show you a detail real quick. We just ripped some of our HDO. We ripped a little strip. This is just because we know we're putting rental-it in, and we're using that angle piece like we used at the Tiny Fins job. This little like 3/32 piece right here is gonna give us a recess to where that'll flush up. We don't have to have any rivets that show. It looks like little pimples under the finish. So just kind of a little detail we came up with that we're very, very happy with, and kind of works out great. We know why we're late, because Cannon himself is driving this truck. It actually probably means he's super busy today, trying to keep up with all the people trying to pour before it gets too cold. We're gonna get it done. All right, guys, we are basically just about to top out. We've got one little piece of wall, this stair. Cannon himself came in to pour this thing. You can check out our new hoodies. We just gave him one so he can represent. Well, we're at World of Concrete next week. He'll be not there.
I won't be there. We're too busy.
Yeah, too busy. Not a bad problem, but he'll be representing all 3 over at Cannon Concrete. Right. So good times, guys. All right, guys, we poured 25 yards all easy peasy. We got blankets that we're gonna put on top of the wall just because it's gonna get down to like 10 degrees. It's gonna get down to like 10 degrees tomorrow night, which is kind of not ideal. So went great, super easy. We're in about 10 days right now. One more day, we'll be basically ready for outside plumbing and rental it on the inside. It's we've got this system dialed in really good. We'll be doing this, we'll be teaching all this stuff at training in February and March. And gonna see everybody at World of Concrete next week. Can't wait. See you guys next time.